Good. It's Eric Freshley here from Freshly Stream Games. We're gonna do this Sonic game here. Let's set up here. The murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, that is. One day I might get this memorized. Not today. Test. Trying to keep my microphone a little bit further away from me than normal because I went back and watched some of my old streams and not like how it sounded. So that's all good. But let me first, this is the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Came out for April Fool's Day. I wanted to stream it that day. Just didn't work out. However, as you people know, well, maybe you don't know if you're new here, I don't stream on PC normally, or ever, really. My PC's over on the other side of the room. So I'm playing this on my Steam Deck, but it's, you know, it's a point-and-click game, so you need a mouse and keyboard. It doesn't have controller support. So I'm using the Steam controller, which I bought. They released it like 6-7 years ago now, and I've never used it. This is literally gonna be the first game I played it for. So we'll see how that works out, I guess. And I'm already, there's my cursor. So, you know, it's not made to be played this way, but we'll give it a shot, see how it goes. I already know there's a couple things you gotta type, but I'm gonna have to use the Steam Deck on-screen controller. So I got my Steam Deck docked right now and on my TV in front of me. That's why I can't just use the, you know, touchscreen on the thing. Is that me? Oh, this button placement on this thing's so weird. Okay, I think I gotta hit aim and do no. Okay. What? Okay, I thought the on-screen control keyboard would show up. Well, how am I gonna do this then? Well, whatever. That's my name. Hopefully I won't have to type much. Oh no. The cursors. Oh, there it is. This is gonna be quite something. God, I can't get the thing on. There we go. Okay, backspace is working. That's good. Oh, okay. Oh, so I got. Oh man, this is weird. I gotta use the other trackpad. What happened now? Okay. Even. This is not working. Oh boy. I wanted a capital, but whatever. We'll just do it. Oh. What the fuck? Sure. Alright, my name's DV. That's me. Cool DV. Yeah, this might be a struggle against the controls more than anything. But it will be probably funny. At least to me. Maybe I'm the only one who will find this humorous. Button. Button's not working. Alright. might be a bust. But what if I... Huh. You have an extra keyboard and mouse over there. Don't know if the cords are long enough, and also how I would... Okay. We're gonna give this a shot. Here, I'm gonna put you on the coming back soon. Give me a sec. Okay, that plan I was gonna try was not gonna work. Because the Steam Deck only has one. But then the Steam controller started working, sort of. Kind of. I don't know, this might be a complete disaster, guys, but some would argue it already has been. But we're gonna power through, at least, and get as far as we can. Are we reading these, by the way? Essentially, DB, that's us, I guess, was real nervous, and he hit himself, and the conductor said, hey, I'd see you hit himself. But it's my first day on the train, apparently. I'm working on the train. All right, Mr. Conductor, sir, how are you doing this morning? Ho, 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 quite all right myself, though feeling a little bit bittersweet. Because you're a sweetie? Trying to butter me up the first day, are we? How's he know my name on the first day? Today's my last day as conductor. I'm retiring after 32 wonderful years. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. Probably also ready to go. I'm gonna be smart finally. I'm gonna be a real smart streamer and get my notes ready to go. Time for me and the Mirage Express to say goodbye to one another. I'm gonna lose my voice in this stream. This game is apparently only about 2 hours. It'll take us probably a little longer because we take our time. Of course, I'm gonna have to go before I got a place to be in 3 hours. So, congratulations on retirement, sir. Thank you. My wife is very excited about it. She's already got her plane tickets to Spagonia locked. Which I've never worn the shirt. Shower's been on the fritz, so I'm excited to use the hotel as fwahaha. See why his wife's excited. What's that mean? And from my quibbles, today's your first day working the dining car. Here's the menu for tonight. Why would the conductor know the menu? Open the inventory at any time. Viewed items I've received. I should look over the menu carefully. Oh boy. Steam controller sucks. It features chili dog, instant ramen, and cordon bleu. I like chicken cordon bleu. Come on, work. It just told us. We look so nervous. All we have on the train is a microwave. Come on. Wahahaha. Guys, if it looks like it's taking too long to scroll and shit, it's not me. I'm pressing the buttons. It's just, I don't know, this thing's kind of in and out. Maybe that's why, maybe it's just because it's really old. It's charged up, that's for sure. I've had it in the charger for a while. Or just, maybe just the Steam controller sucked in general. I'm for a little quiz and more. Plus, they made this years before the Steam Deck, so the Steam controller wasn't never really made to talk to the Steam Deck. But, I don't know. See what happens. Which needs to be served in the dining car. Cordon bleu. Oh, I wish I should crab rangoon. I almost had crab rangoon for dinner. Ding ding. Glad you can read the menu. Okay. A little bit about this vessel. This is a state-of-the-art, high-speed, smart train with all the latest gadgets. This train can really handle anything you throw at it. Got a lot of adventures together, me and this train. It's not easy to leave. Come on. 32 years, I don't blame him for being wistful. I don't hear the word wistful very much. Although, those were wisps in Sonic Clones. This Steam controller, by the way, is just having random vibrations. The train is exclusively used for events. It's not a passenger train. I remember that from the interview. That's the event today. A murder mystery party. Oh, so Sonic not gonna be really murdered? Boo. Nothing better than some thrills to end my tenure as conductor. Guests will be funneled here to the dining car, the home base, so to speak. I'll be with you to gather tickets, but after that, you'll be on your own. Come on. Come on. You'll need to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? Can't afford to lose his job. Or can't. The severance pay is lousy. Fwahahaha. Doors to the Mirage Express are opening. All aboard. Sounds good. It's Amy, that's Knuckles. Is that Sonic in the back? I think so, that nose. They just made Amy playable in Sonic Origins, which makes me kind of want to buy that game. Just because, like, it's great. Not because, like, it's just a weird thing that they... I love it when they add new content to really old games. Oh, this train's incredible. What fascinating tech. Oh, Vector. You're right, Tails. I can get used to staying on a train like this. By the way, I happened to be this morning, I put on a Sonic shirt, like, not even thinking about it. It was just kind of a thing, and right before the stream, I realized it. I was like, I can't wear a Sonic shirt on a Sonic stream. That's just weird. I changed. What did you all expect? You know, I always go all out for my birthday party. It's my birthday coming up in it's not too long. This train's as elegant as you are, Amy. I can't promise I won't take anything though. So, is Rouge now friends with them all? Because when she was introduced in Sonic Adventure 2, which was kind of the last time I really cared about Sonic games, she was not their pal. And at the end, they kind of had to team up, but it was like reluctant team up. I guess I've been kind of in and out since then. I played a little bit of Sonic Generations, a little bit of Sonic Colors, but I didn't finish any of them, and I don't really know what the hell's going on in any of them. So, I don't know, is it Rouge just now their bud? I'm down there, Rouge. Did I not just catch you stealing from the train station gift shop? I always liked Knuckles in that hat, by the way. He wore that, and I don't remember if it was an old comic, because he never wore it in a game, but he's wore it before. It's a pen, Knucklehead. Who's gonna miss the teeny tiny? What cast of characters am I stuck with? Are they not, like, famous in the Sonic world? I feel like they should be. Hold yourself, DV. You're sweating through your uniform. Hey, pal, can I get one of those chili dogs? Supposed to be dead. Come on. Come on. Yo. Well, aren't you friendly? Why can't I be normal for 1 second? What was wrong with radio? I have to... Maybe if I keep the mouse moving, it'll let me go. No, it's everyone rolls because the right trigger is supposed to be emulating a mouse click. Then see, like, see, it goes away, or not goes away, but it stops moving. Sorry about that, birthday girl. She said she was gonna announce everybody rolls. I didn't read that. I'll be coming around to collect everyone's tickets. Please have them out and ready. You'll join me, DB, won't you? Click on whoever you'd like to talk with, and we'll collect their ticket. Okay, got it. Oh, Shadow's here? Come on, come on. Whoa, what was that? Espia, what is that Blaze? Man, this is rough with this control. Y'all don't mind too much. Get your ticket. That's the ticket. But I really don't know you. It's gotta be Knuckles don't tussle. mean, it was the ticket. I'll play Sonic Heroes. Now get your ticket, youngin'. Right here, sir. Thank you. May I offer any of the snacks we have on board? Oh, thank you. When I travel, I always pack my own sparkle gelatin. Are you allowed to bring your own food on the train? Sparkly jelly that can melt any jaded heart. No way, I brought my own sparkle gelatin with me too. It's my first day and I was a little nervous. Don't be nervous, you're doing great so far. Sparkle gelatin buddies. Alright, Tails. Alright, Tails. Aha, absolutely. If you need anything, just let me know. Thank goodness someone this train is normal. I wouldn't say it, Tails. Wait, Vector and Espio are here, but no Charmy Bee? That's unfortunate. And Omega, too. Come on. Thank you kindly. Happen to have someone as renowned as yourself on board. Alright, so he is. But he seems like he's dressed like a captain. Which is weird. Eh? Don't worry about it. I just like helping. Eggman took over. I truly feared the worst, but my kids swore you'd swoop in eventually, and you did. I believe that was Sonic Forces. Didn't play it, but I think that is the case. Can't offer much other than my sincere gratitude. Don't sweat a thing. I'm just glad you and your families are safe. Wait a second, is he Sonic the Hedgehog? Promise you an excellent stay on our train. Sonic, have fun now. Sonic is dead as dicks. It's about as dead as I'm gonna be if I have to get through this game with the Steam controller fucking up like it is. Yes, have fun now. Will do, thanks. Espio now. Can we please see your ticket? What's he dressed as? Of course. Like a salsa dancer? Excellent, thank you, and I hope you enjoy your stay with us. Absolutely, I appreciate it. I'm calling this about him. Something about his presence put me at ease. He's a ninja. Looks alive there. Well, we're just getting started, and it's probably going to take us a long time to get through this, because this fucking controller was not made for this shit. Consider me calming. He third my heart. Is Espio telepathic? I didn't remember that. I thought he was just like a ninja. He's looking right at me. Study ninjutsu. I believe one communicates through the subconscious. I don't think that's part of ninjutsu. Oh, ninjutsu? That sounds like a lot of difficult training. Can you cling onto walls? Cling onto walls? What kind of a question is that? I most certainly can. I actually did not know that. I knew Knuckles could. The doctor looks a bit too smug at that answer. What? Why? But yeah, Espio and Vector are here. No Charmy Bee. That is not good. Maybe that's true. Can't move. I'm saving this thing for last, and come on, I can move. And this for last. Well, my friend, can I get your ticket? When did they give Vector headphones? I feel like the last couple appearances he's worn that. Worn those? I don't remember him wearing it in Sonic Heroes. Yeah, sure, of course. As a gentleman of upstanding morals, I'd love to show you my ticket. Upstanding morals. Remember when they put him on a team in Sonic Team Racing with, I think it was Blaze and Silver? That was weird shit. Seems to be avoiding eye contact. Something amiss, sir? Seem to have misplaced my ticket. Speak up a bit? I couldn't quite hear. Misplaced my ticket. I don't know where it is. Get the fuck out of here, Vector. He's not hiding his embarrassment. I don't think he's trying to, so.
Don't you worry, we'll tickle around for you and see if it turns out. Be amazing, thanks a million. Seems like we should keep our eyes peeled for his ticket. See the birthday girl's ticket. Got a cake on her head. Hee hee. Why certainly. Why is she laughing at that? Thank you, miss. Thanks for choosing our fine train for your birthday festivities. Well, the birthday discount certainly helped. Who doesn't love a good bargain? I could use a birthday discount. What should your bets on how Sonic dies? The way that the NXS lead singer died. And a murder mystery train just sounds so exciting. It's right up my alley. Who doesn't love a good thrill? Come on. See, I'm a girl who loves a good true crime podcast. All girls love true crime podcasts. It's weird. I don't get it, but it's true. Maybe we should leave her to have fun. Or move along. For you, miss. Oh, how fun. Thank you. Where do I use this? Fun. That unlocks any door in the train. Happy birthday. Birthday girl gets the birthday key. It's practically tradition. Is it? Is that tradition? On. This. If you weren't here at the beginning. Fucking thing. Game's made for keyboard and mouse. So I'm trying to make it work with this Steam controller. Because I'm not set up for that. It's not going well so far. Fucking shadow. Can. If we can. Here. Thank you. Everything is in order. Concerned about something. Did he not even speak? It's Shadow? Oh, he just said here. Anything we can help you with? There we go. Oh, nope. Still no words. You sell gift bags here. No, sadly, but I have a plastic grocery bag in the back I could gift you. There, sir, so cold. It's gonna chaos control us. Evie, you're shivering. And do you need me to fetch your jacket? No, I'm good. Have your ticket, please. Thank you very much. On top of it, I see. I don't know if Blaze... Oh, I was about to say. I don't know what, Blaze is male or female. And, then she just called herself a princess, so I guess that answers that. Princess such as myself must always be punctual. I've never played a game with Blaze in it, I don't think. Oh, so I guess Team Sonic Racing. A little bit. Princess? Did she just say princess? Did. If you don't mind me asking, are you visiting from somewhere? Oh, I mean, isn't everybody? Separate dimension, actually. What? I guess, okay, if I can keep the cursor kind of moving, then the button seems to be better. But it gives out every couple of seconds. It's here for Amy's birthday, then I'll hop back to my own dimension. See, it just gives away. It's so bizarre. I quite prefer the birthday cake from this world more than my own, so I admit I'm a bit excited. I should try at some point to play a game on Steam Deck with a traditional controller and see if that also
disconnects every couple of seconds and see if it's a Steam Deck problem or just a problem with the controller. Probably the controller. Oh, don't you say? You don't say. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay, princess. Should I bow? Do I bow before a princess? What are you doing? Please get up. Why can I not win with this group? You're doing all right, buddy. And there's just Rouge. Won't let me do the thing. Why, hello, you two. What can I do for you? Morning, ma'am. Can we get your ticket? My, how forward. Let me fetch it for you. This is weird. Weird. Oh, she's so polite. Very easy to talk to as well. She's a thief. She's a goddamn thief. Don't forget that. Possibly a murderer? Ma'am, I saw you sneak that $20 bill out of my pocket. I have to kindly ask for that back. They use dollars in the Sonic world? Oh, this was yours. Must have slipped out. Here you go. May not actually be the best at judging character. Man, this is so frustrating. There's this thing and then this arm. Yummy. Don't mind if I do. I'm working, aren't you? I mean, granted, I've taken food from work before. DV, those for guests, you know, huh? Train, be sure DV only gets one of those if they ask. Train an AI? Arm. The arm has nothing to say. The arm just kind of nod. It did move up and down. Actually, Train, the conductor, wants me to have the whole plate. Haha, good try, young buck. Train and I have worked together for a long time. You'll have to work harder than that to get what you want. Drat! Drat! The snacks look really tasty, too. That's it? Well, then I've talked to everybody, right? This is annoying. What am I missing? This thing is just vibrating for no reason. Really? What am I missing here? Oh, that? Oh, that's his ticket. Vector's ticket. Now his napkin holder. Hey, wasn't someone looking for the ticket earlier? Yes, Vector was. Be sure to return this to its rightful owner. Make sure no one uses their ticket as a napkin. Lost ticket is added here. Might have what you need. DV, why don't you show our friend here what we picked up? Thanks so much to you both. Was really worried you'd kick me out and I'd miss the murder mystery. It's a red herring. They want us to think that Vector's gonna murder Sonic. Red herring. Good old DV here would have their hands full picking you out. Haha, you're right. I wouldn't leave without a fight. I mean, that's just rude. If you don't have your ticket, dude, you should just leave politely. Granted, solid. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Wait, you made me both microwave expert and security guard. I mean, you can clip things, Lisa, you can clip things in the video later. That's why I usually write down time codes. I do all my clips from the video after. Both alright in my book. Thanks for the assist. course, just let us know if you need anything else. Okay, everyone, time for me to read out everyone's roles in the murder mystery. Oh, I really wish I could get a keyboard and mouse to work. Like, okay, I could if I... The other thing I was thinking of doing... I could actually play this handheld. I would have to get out my Steam Link, which actually I'm not 100% sure where it is. I might know. It might be up there in the closet. I could get out my Steam Link, and I'd play it handheld, send it to my Steam Link, and it would stream it that way. But then the problem with that, and I still might do it for some games in the future, but I'd have to like basically be looking down the whole thing. I guess I could, you know, going from here to there, I guess it's not that bad. That might be better than what we're doing here. Should I go ahead and... There's... Wouldn't be too bad. People. Be slight. You have to bear with me for just a second, but better experience ultimately. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it. All right, so pause for hopefully just a couple minutes. I will be right back. Okay, I think we're good now. This is going to be slightly weird. I mean, I guess I can... This should work better. I might have to run out of... Can't even think. If I run out of battery on this thing, I'll have to grab the cable and make that work. But for now, it should be okay. Alright, yeah, we're gonna try it this way. This seems to be better. Got my Steam Deck in my hand. I'm streaming that to my Steam Link, into my Elgato, into all this shit. Weird. It's weird. I thought I was gonna have to look down, but I didn't think. Of course, it's gonna be on my TV as well, so I don't have to. Alright, I'm sorry. I just skipped the last couple. I don't know what they said there. Probably nothing important. Lisa, are you still around? And train? Assist TV if they need any help, won't you? Wahaha, that's all I need to hear. You have my trust. Nothing more heartwarming than a conductor in his train. Excellent, I'll be off. Also, I had a weird thing a minute ago when I switched everything around. It just said it stopped recording for a second on my hard drive, so when I upload this to YouTube later, I'll have to combine the two videos. Whatever. I have too many USB shit plugged into my PC. Sometimes it causes me trouble. Don't worry about mucking up the place either. This train is state-of-the-art and assistance for dealing with all that. For anything else, please talk to DB here if you need anything. You know what else is weird? And whatever, you guys probably won't even care about this, but I had to, in order to set up the Steam Link, I had to quickly plug the Steam controller into that, and it seemed to have no problems at all. I mean, granted, I only used it briefly just to get through the menus. It seemed to have zero problems. So I don't know why the Steam controller doesn't want to talk to the Steam Deck very well. Absolutely. Will do. Goodbye now. I like that guy. Thank you for all following the outfit guide I sent you. You all look amazing. Trust you all read your lore cards as well? Lore cards? This must be the details of their motivations. I suppose it makes sense lore cards aren't read out loud, otherwise would people know the murderer's intentions? Now on to the nitty-gritty. For the murder mystery game, one of you will be murdered and the rest suspects. And when assign roles for characters that will be playing, participation is required, for it is my birthday. course. Birthday girl makes the rules. Can you see my whiteboard now? Did Sonic actually die, or is his murder mystery character killed off? Lisa says. I don't know. I mean, I imagine they're not gonna kill Sonic. At least by the end. Maybe they make you think he's dead for most of this. I think that's pretty likely. Sonic, you are a ship captain, and you will be stationed in the conductor car. Naturally, that's where the captain would go. Because I legit thought the story was that Sonic died. I bet he does, at least for a while. Tails, you are the detective. You'll be here in the dining car. Indubitably. That's what the beast says. Knuckles, you're the sheriff around these parts. We'll find you in the saloon. Alright, I have somewhere to be in 2.5 hours, so I gotta go faster. Got it. Rouge, you are the business tycoon, and Blaze, you're the titan of industry, both in the casino. What's the difference? There is none. It's fun. Vector, you're the butcher, and Espio the poet, both found in the library. I was wondering what the hell Vector was dressed as. Hear that, Espio? We get to hang out together. Where's Charmy? Do what? Read? Maybe we can make a tower of books or something. Why does Charmy B not get to come to the birthday party? I really feel bad. Shadow's the locksmith, hanging out in the Shadow's best. And last but not least, me, the journalist reporter. Alright, that's... Journalist reporter. Those are the two words that mean the same thing. I'll be moseying around with everyone. Did you get all that? I mean, I didn't memorize it, but... I was listening in. Hope that's okay. Morton, alright. You can help ensure everyone's following their role zone. That reminds me. Whoa. I have a map for each of you. One station is marked on this map. How convenient. Map added to your inventory. The rules of the game are as follows. There is a murderer amongst you all. Murderer can kill a single participant however they choose. However, you must physically be present but with the victim for it to count. Oh, so anyone can die. No one else must collect evidence throughout the train, used to interrogate fellow passengers to figure out who done it. The murderer will lie to get out of being accused, so inspect everything you can, find clues, and interrogate. Set a timer for 1 hour so everyone can mingle, and the murderer can do their thing. Is everyone ready? Is it an actual timer? Probably not. I think everyone's excited. Everyone to your stations. This is so exciting! A mystery is unfolding right under our very noses. Ah, same, isn't it awesome? Shouldn't you be out there mingling with everyone? Actually, the detective and the journalist can't be the murderer. Did they say Tails was a detective? Did I just like completely gloss over that? We're stuck here for an hour before going out and scoping the place. That way, there's always a neutral party. Makes sense to me. I thought she said that the reporter was gonna be mingling with everyone. Seems as though Amy's more excited about deciphering the mystery anyways. What do you think everyone's doing? Oh, probably inspecting their stations and talking amongst one another. Most of them aren't together though, right? If what rules the place, they must be exploring their characters. Do you know what their character motivations are, Amy? No, the lore cards are confidential. No one knows but the person who received them. I thought she made them. What? My backstory is I was best friends with a flicky that decided to join Dr. Eggman, evil Dr. Eggman, kickstarting my desire for justice in the world. My lore is that I'm a nosy person turned journalist. Yeah, I can see that. Not gonna lie, this kind of sounds fun. Wish I wasn't stuck on microwave duty. Shit. Oh shit! The train started moving! Isn't it supposed to move? Why is she freaking out? So fast! Grab onto something! I mean... Look. Tails, you're pretty fast yourself. You should know what that's like. What's going on? I'm slipping! Hold on! I can't! Ah! No! Oh, I think things have gone off the rails. Wait. Yeah. Seems that the train has slowed down considerably. Oh, how exhilarating. I know, the production on this train is astounding. It's definitely more intense than I expected. Seems we've been knocked into the dining car's closet. The train can reach such incredible speeds. Getting our money's worth on this experience, that's for sure. Is this actually intended? It's my first day, so I'm not really sure. I don't recall them warning me about this in the interview. Let's go check on others. DV, can you get the door? Of course. Seems the door is blocked, and I don't think it's budging. Amy, give that fallen shelf a whack with your Piku hammer. Has she been using the hammer recently? Actually, there hasn't been a game where you can play as Amy in a while, right? I guess now Sonic Origins, but besides that, I don't think she's been using her hammer in a while. Yeah? Find another way out. I'll start looking for clues. She doesn't have the hammer. Search over here. No, Amy, she's hiding something. Yeah, she doesn't have the hammer. Huh? So she did wake up before us. Something could have happened. So I know I'm the detective here, but all the best detectives have sidekicks. I'm gonna need your help. I'll be Tails' sidekick. That time Tails had a sidekick. He's usually the sidekick. Gather clues on why Amy's acting this way. Check out everything you can around this closet. I'll show it to Amy to fully uncover the situation. My voice is gonna be fucking gone pretty soon. Already kind of feeling it and just getting started. Gather evidence and interrogate. Got it. I'll move the mic closer even though I didn't want to do that and talk quieter. And you do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Why is he green? Understood. Count on me, Tails. I won't turn evil like your ex-flicky companion did. Happy to hear it. Now let's go searching. What do you think, Tails? Want me to cook any of this for you? When we get out of here, sure. Normally never make microwave meals. I prefer to cook. My cast iron skills got a lot of use lately. I can cook a mean cast iron pizza. Ha ha ha. Only have microwave lunches this week. It's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. Sadly, it's empty. It's not empty. I can see it. My bright side's a very clean trash bin. How do I become as optimistic as this kid? A little bit weird playing like this, but... The wet floor sign keeping people alert and safe. Once I slipped on spilled juice at the grocery store, no wet floor sign at all. Luckily, Sonic was there to catch me. Well, Sonic really is fast, they say. He was going so fast, he almost slipped on the juice. We slid into an older gentleman's shopping cart. That was the thought that counts. Shelf blocking our exit. It's currently not budging. Hey, DV, look closely at this. Somebody bit it. I wonder how this side of the shelf got smashed. Probably with her hammer. Nothing on the shelf could have fallen into. I'm sure this damage wasn't here before. Train is too much upkeep. I feel like this is important. We should log it. Okay. Back on the shelf, so I had a deer inventory. That's the only thing left. What's up, Ames? What's the latest? Find any clues yet? Found a spoon. If we find two more, we can dig ourselves out. Dig ourselves out on a train. Ah! Keep looking. Find any clue? Wait, we just... Oh. Okay. I'll interrogate her. We looked at everything. Didn't I? I can't turn, can I? Oh, this works? Oh, shit. Okay. Put it in the trackpad, but also... Did that. Did that. Did that. Oh. Is this a rod? Oh. That's her hammer. Broken.
Tip is broken. Looks like it originally had been attached to something. Not sure if it's related or a mystery, but I like spinning it around, so we'll keep it. Stick is added to your inventory. I bet that's the handle on her hand. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Amy. What's the latest? You did it. You killed Sonic. We don't know Sonic's dead yet, but I bet you killed him. Amy, we believe you're hiding something from us. You accuse me on my own birthday? How dare you? Stuck in here just like the two of you. What in the world do you think I'm hiding? She was awake first. What could she have done in that time? I don't think you were sitting idly while TV and I were knocked out. You attempt to escape the closet. Prove it. Oops. Show me evidence that I attempted to escape or help me search for a way out. Have evidence to prove that? Yes. TV, let me step you through this. First, find the correct piece of evidence from your inventory. Once that's been deduced, we must form our argument to fight back. Alright, let's do this. What proves Amy attempted to escape the dining room closet? Some damage on a shelf. Make no argument here, you're grasping. When I get stumped, I like to think. What would Sonic do? What? Sonic's a force to be reckoned with. He's always running around collecting rings, crushing badniks. He never loses. Like an endless runner game. That's funny. I play a lot of those on my phone. Here, whatever works. Just close your eyes and think, what would Sonic do? And find your argument. There are endless runner games. Sonic. That's why it's funny. Prove we're not grasping, follow the train of thought, and fire a comeback. Like Sonic would do. Oh, okay. Whoa, whoa. What's the space bar? Oh, that's the space bar. Okay. Okay. Good job. Not enough rings. Fucked up. Green gear, that's funny. Game Gear and Dreamcast. PC. Ha! Well, let's do it again. Yeah. Now I get it. Crushed it. Sure, the shelf fell. Boy, that would have been very hard on the old controls. But there's nothing around for the shelf to fall into. You're telling me on a train like this is well kept, the damage here before we arrived? Ah! Well. You still around, Lisa? I believe someone is responsible for hitting the shelf. You said nothing was around for the shelf to fall into. What was the shelf hit with then? Stick. Could it also be a handle? What is this? A stick? You truly believe a stick could do this kind of damage? Oh shit. We're doing this again? We need 5 rings this time. It's hard to get right in the dead center. Enough rings, I was close. Getting dead center is hard. I got it anyway. You're right, a stick can't do this kind of damage shelf on its own. If it's part of her hammer, it could. If it's attached to something, like let's say a hammer. Ah, there you go, Tails. This isn't a stick at all, is it? It's actually the handle to your Piku Piku hammer. You attempted to hit the shelf out of the way, but you failed. The handle to your hammer snapped right off. Both, as you both said. I tried to get us out of here with the hammer, but I failed. Gave the shelf one big whack, and the hammer ripped right off. It was no big deal, tried to hide it, but I suppose my embarrassment got the better of me. Does look genuinely sorry about the situation. Well, Amy, you're going to jail. Never expected your hammer to snap like that, Amy. Performance issues? One of my backups. A little lighter to carry around. I didn't think I'd need it. Well, lucky for you, I'm a detective and I dabble as a mechanic. We see both pieces of the hammer. Tighten things here, a little elbow grease, and fix. Tails, thank you. Alright, stand back. Whack. Shelf completely shattered. Incredible. We did it, we're free. Great job, Amy. Let's get out of here. Wait, is that? Oh, Sonic's dead. Can't be. Sonic! Someone murdered my darling Sonic. Looks like the game's begun. I'm finding out who did this at once. I don't think that's part of the game. Amy, wait, I want to figure out who did this too. Wait for me. What a whirlwind. I'm exhausted already. Also, wasn't Sonic not supposed to be in this room? That was really convincing, Sonic. Oh, he's dead. Sonic? Body numb, can't move. What are you saying? I don't understand. I just need to rest. Sonic? Sonic? He actually hurt? He's not moving. Are these wounds on him genuine? Hands on his wrist, but I don't sense a pulse. Am I doing this right? What in the world is going on? Parlor murder mystery, or is this serious? I think he's fucking dead. Sonic? Sonic? Oh, no. I feel myself panicking. Calm down, DB. What do I do? You do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? My voice is already starting to go. These guests are incredibly renowned, which means they must be remarkably rich. The conductor did it. I'll leave my care to you, my favorite employee. Surely you won't let me down this last ride. Fa ha ha. I need to catch up to Amy and Tails and get to the bottom of this. Even if it's part of the game, I just can't risk it. Keep everyone safe, conductor. You'll see. The conductor totally did it. 100%. The conductor did it. God, that took us forever. We're an hour in. Jesus Christ. I gotta go faster. Like Sonic says, gotta go fast, right? Come over here. I think Amy's already gone ahead. She's really excited. You need something from me? Yeah, just a question. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually hurt? He's dead. He's dead, Tails. Ha 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 ha. He's laughing. Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. Oh, well. There's a Chow up. Oh, it's the robot Chow. Or is all really committed to the mystery for Amy? You have nothing to worry about. Promise. Plus, Sonic's like the nap. And there's a lot of strange spaces. He's fine. Making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Really part of the murder mystery game or something deeper happening here? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. And rules say I gotta go and stay and watch everyone after everyone. You just wanna hang out with me, don't you? I mean... I can see it in your eyes. Oh, is this everyone great at reading people but me? I said the best detective sidekick, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum, though, just know it's because, where's my lore card? I'm gonna try to talk a little quieter so my voice doesn't go. I'll move this a little closer. The last guy to work a case with me ditched our practice to join Dr. Evil Eggman. Who's that? Not a proper detective without baggage. Can you still hear me okay? If I talk quieter like this, please let me know. That is true. You vermins? What are y'all doing in my saloon? Trying trying so hard to stay in character. Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I can see that. Amy moseyed through and told me about all that. Off. Enough of that. I wonder how long he kept that voice up for Amy. We were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help establish your alibi, and nope. Nothing to tell either of you. Yeah, I sound okay, I think. Leave me alone. He's obviously agitated about something, but why take it out on us? I know better than to argue with Knuckles. So it seems we're on our own. You argue with Knuckles all the time, Tails. I'm gonna grab another water. Also plugged in the Steam Deck. Should run out of batteries. That's good. We need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we're all apart. This is the most complicated streaming setup I've ever done. Also, by the way, remember I told you guys I never used a Steam controller? I also never really used my Steam Link. This is the first game I've actually used it for besides just testing. I did a video real quick when I first got it. You can still see it on my YouTube channel. It was my most popular video for a while, just where I tested it out real quick with like Marvel Heroes. That's how long ago it was. Marvel Heroes was still around. And that's the only time I ever really used it. Because I don't really play PC games. Other than Marvel Heroes, which I can't play anymore, and XCOM. Someday I want to do an XCOM stream, and I guess I'll have to use my Steam Link for that. We can figure out what Knuckles is up to while we're all apart. Let's investigate for clues and then interrogate. Alright, let's do it. They won't be able to game Super Monkey Ball a try. Fuck, I love Super Monkey Ball. Finger broke when the train sped up. Damages look more to be caused from punches. Knuckles like to punch. Could have done that, Knuckles. What are you two looking at me for? Now, if you've ever played Super Monkey Ball, you can see it'd be pretty easy to punch that game. However, Smash guys out of your inventory. Joystick is wrong. The Super Monkey Ball arcade game, at least the original, had a big banana joystick. So, that's suspicious, I think. Though I don't think it's real in this game. Always hidden in the trash, so let's check there. So this one's empty as well. I think your theory on something always been hidden in the trash is flawed. It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. I bet you that's gonna come back. One man's trash is another man's treasure. It's true. I think Tails is ignoring me. Oh, come on, Tails. You are right about that. I don't know how I used to play Super Monkey Ball as a kid, because I played the remake recently, and it was just like, even the first level was brutal. I'll give it another shot pretty soon. Decent cash reward for finding this robot. Maybe we'll keep an eye out. His name is Ocho something. Oh, yep, there it is. Omochao. That's it. See him like this. Well, they do. Medical malpractice. What the fuck? So, is he wanted or is he dead? Breathtaking views. There's Chow out there. Just happen to be traveling at normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. I have to avoid things like roller coasters. I don't mind roller coasters. I find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding in the carts. Ha 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 ha. I'll never understand this friend group. Product arms here are really helpful.
Wait a minute. The robots. The conductor is Dr. Eggman. 100%. So I've said 100% like every time I go up with every theory, but I'm pretty sure about this one. See how I'm doing to my hair. Fixed up a bit. That's incredible. Interesting tech. Oh, should I fear for my job a little bit? How well can I microwave? Oh, that's kind of funny. What's the red thing on that mug? DV, this is interesting. What is it? Just a fused cup. Sure, but why are there 3? Knuckles is really thirsty. Knuckles is a drunk. Knuckles is a drunk. You drinking a Rouge? What else must have been here? You should log this. Cups are out of your inventory. Is that everything? Wait, oh wait, I want to see. Explain yourself for these chips. All sorted nuts. Ground's kind of blurred. Looks like someone licked all the salt off. That's fucking weird. Or maybe they're just unsalted. Thought I told you to leave me alone. I do like his hat. Doesn't look like he's used to being complimented. Can you adjust your hat bit so we can see it better? I said leave. Knuckles. Get it together. Not hungry. Okay, Aurora, let me know, won't you? Sure. Like a butler of sorts, right? Come on, DB, you're not a butler. Tell him that. Yeah, like a butler. Oh, you don't need to be nervous about Knuckles. He's a big softie. Excellent. Thank you, butler. Dang it. Knuckles, DB and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour the murder took place. I already told you, buzz off, you're not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious. Oh? It is? We have evidence too. We do? DB needs to take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered? Rouge was. Yeah. Wrong choice. What? That's the arcade game, I guess? But, I mean, Rouge. You can just see Super Monkey Ball in this state. That's funny. The arcade machine? Ha. What makes you think I touched it? You know what? I wonder. I wonder if the lag and Steam Link gonna make that tougher to play. Maybe I should look down when I play the mini game. Yeah, that seems a little bit smoother. Yeah. Not that much. You are weak. This is a very strange streaming experience. Now my sound is coming out of my TV, and it's weird. Very weird, guys. This isn't a tough one, Knuckles. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because air response. Super Monkey Ball's his favorite game. I mean, I would like that to be the answer, but it's probably this one. What evidence do you have that damages or punches? What are you all staring at my hands for? Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why? I need a punching bag and none were available to me. Sudden urge to punch, huh? I believe. Oh, wait. I think I know. Come on, DB. Distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball. Oh, I wish we could play Super Monkey Ball. Bring it on. Am I gonna fight Knuckles? No, I'm doing this shit again. Shit. I'm gonna try to get to the spring.
Tails, get away from that grenade. Try again. Damn it. This shouldn't be that hard. It's the hardest part is like getting just to the middle. Barely made it. I like that it's called Dream Gear. That's such a great name. Arcade machine's fixed. Don't look at the scores. Quick, look at the score. Oh, Rouge beat him. That's what happened. What up now? Well, Vector beat him. Vector, Knuckles, Toast, Apple, Bread, Ultimate, Bagel, Candy. Nothing, obviously. It tells us something massive. Look at the name, top of the list. It's Vector. He's supposed to be in the library card. There's begging to be painted here. You and Knuckles to see who could compete with Vector because you would get the highest score. And Vector beat you. In frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet. Get it together, Knuckles. Punching the air in frustration. You're guessing, where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove to me. No, it's not. Prove to me he was here now. Oh, God. I don't like this minigame so much. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Oh, just barely. Vector wear red lipstick? No. I thought a stranger with more than one cup sitting next to you. I thought Rouge had red lipstick. Well, you're supposed to participate in the murder mystery for Amy's birthday. You and Vector enjoyed some drinks playing arcade. It's not. I wasn't. Don't tell Amy. I think we're on the right track here. As you say. I still think it was Rouge. I think now he's covering up. Vector popped in at the top of the hour, wanting to play the arcade machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure the game out. We did. We competed for the highest score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. Trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in. Honest, I didn't want to be caught. Super Monkey Ball is a tough game. That's my story and alibi. I've already told an abridged version of this to Amy, so why did you hide it from us? Boy, this front group has a lot of pride issues. Well, that explains one of the used cups, but what did the other cup with the lipstick are? Yes, that's Rouge. Rouge was in here too. I knew it. They're boning. It's inconsequential, not inconsequential, not worth mentioning. They're trying for something but failed, made fun of our game and left. Don't make fun of Super Monkey Ball. Actually, that one. You offered her a drink, apparently. Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Are you not satisfied? Will you two relent? I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visited to play games, Rouge couldn't find some, and then Knuckles destroyed the machine. That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our actually, not everything isn't Knuckles. I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name on that high score list doesn't make sense. DB, can you take a look one more time? An odd name on the high score list. What is Tails talking about? Ultim. The other names have a food theme, but this one, who goes by Ultim, you may not know, DB. There is someone here that goes by that title. The ultimate life form, Shadow. Really someone here that goes by that? It sneaks by you, does it, bud? Vector and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by. Shadow was here too. He taught us the game. He was first to get his name on the scoreboard. I like the idea of Shadow playing Super Monkey Ball. Vector and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying. And you immediately had to compete, huh? He gave me this before he left. The key. I thought Amy had that key. Shadow told me to lock the door and not to open it for anyone, then he left. Vector was leaving. I locked the door behind him, saw no one else before locking the door. That's the honest truth. When Amy came through here not so long ago, did you open the door for her? No, I think she has some sort of key too. Yeah, she has the key that opens every door, right? That's right. The conductor gave you that special birthday key. Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors? And what was Rouge searching for? I don't know. They didn't tell me, even though I asked with that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves. More information than I expected to get there, but it seems we can move on. As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure when we confirm things with the Vector. Fair enough. Library's the next car. I'll open the lock for you. If whoever KO'd Sonic and Earful for me, Detective Tails and Butler. I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us. Will do, Sheriff. Come on, DB. Let's head to the library. On it. DB! Coming. Ready to mosey down to the next car? Onwards. Hang in there. Oh, there's a Chow and a hang in there poster. That's cute. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. One's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. And now you've been fabulously helpful. Why is Amy... us? Ready? Before you go, SPO and I want to give you your presents. My presents? You're both too sweet, thank you. Is it a dead Sonic? Vector, it seems we have more guests. Ow. Falling apart. Amy, there you are. Flattered, but the pace you two are going, Sonic's murder will never get found. She's not wrong about that. She's confident she must have something up her sleeve. She killed him. Tip's too juicy to ignore. See you around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. You're gonna leave. The door next car is locked. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? She has the key. Yeah, we know that. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, birthday privilege. I'll solve this case for anyone else. Bye. Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I'll say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And things aren't going great. Not sure if you've forgotten, there was a murder. Yeah, that's a problem. And besides murder, I'm Vector the Butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. Licensed? I'm SBO the Poet. Poetry, a resonant message from poet to reader, and to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some? Sure. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing la-di-da, la-la-la-dee-dee-dee? Hit. I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. Satisfied for now, easy rhyming, I suppose. DB and I are here to establish both your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Oh, sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy. God, we got so many more rooms to get through. And we're all sent off. Rouge, Blaze, Sonic, and Shadow. Shadow and Sonic all pass through this library car. That makes sense. Amy told me and SBO to stay. I probably picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so we left to see... All right, Dave, by the way. Yes. So we left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yep. Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup in the saloon car. Oh, that's updating as it happens. I see. Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. And she went to search the saloon car. I think she was looking for Knuckles. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way! The brochure stand over here." She left back to the casino car, where Shadow came through and locked the door. Why is Shadow locking doors? Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Yes, that's what I asked. Shadow walked through the library car, the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. So funny, they do Super Monkey Ball. Why not a Choo Choo Rocket? That was a Sonic Team game. Got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. As he walked through the library car to the casino car, again locking the door behind him. He returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, realized Knuckles locked the doors to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's kind of fucked up. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about bookshelves following us, but we got through it all right. So I got trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one who told us someone murdered Sonic. Yeah, and that's all that happened. These locked doors seems Vector and Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Where was Sonic murdered again? Thank you both for your cooperation. I'm just gonna peek around. If you return to any meat, I'll chop it up for you. I'd like to be serenaded with a poem. I got you covered too. Thanks, guys. Alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is evidence that proves that what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving the post and determine if Espio was really in the library car reading. It's all a task, but we can do it. At the bottom of this tale is absolutely. Hang in there. More is there? Wish we could stop. Wish I could stop and take a look. No, Sonic needs me. No time to rest. All right, let's move on. Oh, well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. Scavenging through all the book titles excitedly, like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. Is he really a genius? I mean, I know he made the plane and shit, but whatever. Some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves in alphabetical order but this one. The Mirage Express Manual. It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. Oh, yuck. This reeks of the evil scientist, Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. And recipes. Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet, and you may not be wrong. It's just gonna work. It's always in the trash can. Hate to say it, but there's nothing there. Really thought there'd be something there. DB, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm alright. Sure, there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we found. There will be. Really think so? Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic. Maybe you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Supposed to be a compliment? I mean, yeah. Globe of our marvelous planet. I haven't thrown much around. The islands are fun and all, but I'd rather love to visit some of these countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Once part for our vacation, Vector was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. I don't know who that is. I wonder if that's from a Sonic game that I have not played. He makes a scrumptious sandwich, keep that in mind. Because everyone's been everywhere, haven't they? Arm's really struggling to clean up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone and do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. Oh. Gotta supposedly walk through the library car before going to the saloon car. Oh. Shadow left the library car. He locked this on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Shouldn't we make a note of it? That's unlocked, though. Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow's locks added to your... Brochures. There are travel destinations here, like amusement parks. Maybe look at this. A couple maps here. Seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. No cave. Nobody shares my fondness for caves, huh? Yeah, I want to do the poster. Chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. A large text says, "Hang in there." Wow, I really need to see this. Little Chow's hanging in there, refusing to use his wings to fly. Safety, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. Aw, that's beautiful. This Chow can stick to his principles and find strength, and I can too. Alright, you weirdos. Maybe he did wear headphones. We're gonna meet the chop. Maybe a butcher that confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. Tried to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. That's kind of funny. You've got a knife on you. We definitely think if you were the murderer. What if I hid the knife? No, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. Also, we don't know what was the Tom's cause of death. Actually, I'm off duty at the moment. That is kind of mean. Here, I thought I could trust you. You made a fool of me. Look, TV, you've made him a fool. No, I'm the fool. Yeah, yeah. So, I actually should have talked to SBO also, but whatever. It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibi. So, DV and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if SBO was really reading the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why'd you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? Well, that's easy. I got bored. Huh? Huh? What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. There's a way to show the dry erase board without my mic stand being on. I don't think I could put the mic on this other table. Maybe I could. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd check it out. Put it here, maybe? Come on. Let's play with that later. Seems to line up with the information we gathered from Knuckles. Then what brings our attention to you, SPO? Rouge entered the library car, found something. And left. You immediately started reading. Actually, reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. Once SPO starts reading, he doesn't stop till he's done. I've seen it happen. That's weird. Must have been a good read. What was the book? Huh? SPO doesn't know you're that detective. Let the man... No, he doesn't. That was embarrassing. What kind of things do you think I read? Sonic fan fiction? Do you want to talk? I have a hunch on what book that might be. Oh, he was reading, probably the manual that was put back out of place. Maybe the Eggman book. But... Alright, TV. Oh, the Eggman book's not here, is it? Okay, it was definitely this then. Manual? You think SPO was reading instructions? What argument could possibly have to support this? Oh, shit. No, damn it. That wasn't so bad. Nope. I get those points. Alright. My Xbox points. Wait, no, I'm back to 5. Why? That's shit works. Books scattered around the floor for sure, but the remaining books in the shelves were in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. Why is I still wearing shoes? Lack of attention to details that normally like you, SPO, you are a ninja. Hey now, I won't have you insult my pal like this. Calm down, Doctor. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Where's Charmy B? That's what the mystery. Where's Charmy B? Butcher and a poet, friendships can form. Is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool. Fair enough. You have that in common with Terry Bogart. In that case, I'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual, TV, if you don't mind. You ask SPO some questions about the manual, just flip to a page and ask why. That doesn't seem fair. Oh, I see. Quiz SPO about the manual to prove you read it. What page should I quiz him on? Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist to keeping the train spotless? The arms? Yeah. Robotic arms during events. These perform a variety of tasks. Responsible for cleaning. Robotic arms can detect weapons or explosives, ensuring safety. Okay, which page do I choose? What is the Mirage Express cancellation policy? No refunds and you'll be charged a no-show fee. Does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Gee. The person who made this rule must have been over the age of 65. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? Intelligent data processing system works in tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for guests. Train is an autopilot. Can't access the full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. I don't know, did he? Yes. Totally. It's wild you were able to return this information so quickly. Poet's brain is often surprising. Clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? Fair point. Admit though, reading the entire time murder report does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Oh? Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can SPO. Is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Frankly, I don't believe that can be true. And we have the evidence to back it up. Yeah, everyone walked through the thing. He always puts me on the spot. Okay, do we think? Piece of evidence links someone we also saw SPO reading, but what? Probably the lock, I guess? Or the... I mean, either one of them, really. Sometimes these don't make sense. Shadow's lock. We're up, DB. Let's get this argument together. There are more of these mini-games than I expected. I guess I didn't know there would be any, I went the other way. Holy shit. Jesus. Gotta walk through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It's the high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. SPO said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. Return to... He only mentions the Vector came back. Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car. SPO is fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. Huh? We know Shadow had to walk back to the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and SPO didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book, and I didn't notice Shadow. I'm gonna have to grab a throat trap. That doesn't fall. I mean, the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, he is a ninjutsu guy, right? I mean, he's gotta focus. Since SPO's desperation here, defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. Oh, boom. Didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors. At that moment, were you really in the library car at all? Ooh. How would SPO leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw SPO in the saloon car. He's a ninjutsu expert. Mystery, my dear DV, and one I would love for SPO to solve. Gotta believe me, maybe he was with Charmy B. How Charmy. I'm so involved in the book, I didn't know Shadow passed back to the library car honest. When back to return, even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. Let's avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, SPO. Oh, Tails going bad cop here. You weren't there for Shadow to see you reading. How'd you leave the library car? I wasn't. I didn't. Tails definitely feels like he's on something, but I don't see it. Was SPO simply reading? Or he somehow vanished and not notice Shadow's return in the library car? SPO can go invisible. What should I do? I don't know. SPO can vanish, so I'm gonna join Tails. Continue this line of questioning and, oh. My favorite and beloved employee. He just met me today. Please, protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If failed, lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old feeble soul to get sued. Now you're Dr. Eggman. Make sure guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails. We have a piece of evidence that can answer all our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and SPO couldn't have seen one another? Alright, now let me get my thoughts in order. God damn it. Damn it. Library map OSC. See the exits? Right across from one another, straight path. Shadow walked down the straight path. There's a way SPO and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you'll have to point out where exactly the map you mean. Where could SPO have been for Shadow not to see him? Okay, so he went straight across. Yeah, here. Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the slew car, SPO was in the same spot. I the burbs, then you see SBO and Shadow couldn't have seen one another from the spot because the bookcase is in the way. The way Shadow could have seen SBO or vice versa makes a lot of sense. Why you never mentioned Shadow's return, SBO? There's just no way you would have seen him. Yeah, we got that part. I apologize for losing my cool. Felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. We did it. Another pair of alibis validated. Too many locked doors to worry about. I have plenty of questions for Rouge and especially Shadow. Yeah, we saw the lock was undone. It's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and SBO. Give him heck. You made me chopped up, say the word. Murder is on the loose while doors keep getting locked. Tick, 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 tock goes the clock while our heroes are in the caboose. Really doing this? I mean, we someone found who did it. I mean... and the breeze drift you towards success. Bring me any meat to slice up? No, I'm not sure we will. Actually, I'd like to bring him some meat, I guess. Is this what the Phoenix Wright games are like? Forgot about Blaze. Rouge has been wandering all around the cars. It's high time you tell us why. My, talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, my darling? See, you brought the microwave master with you. That's... yeah, please don't let that be my legacy. That's a little, demeaning. Tails right. Folks brought you up a lot. Here to explain? Tell them, Rouge. We're gonna need the help. Blaze? Alright, I've been hunting for a treasure rumored to be stored here on the train. Treasure? Certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles. I knew I had to find it. Tell them what it is, Rouge. Alright, well. The Fabergé Chow egg. Oh, that does sound extravagant. Please don't tell me you've accepted Amy's birthday party only to find that egg. Won't we have multiple goals? I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. It's the second time somebody's mentioned birthday present. I bet that's important. Throw me in on the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched the train for clues. I deduced that the Fabergé Chow egg is here in this train car locked in a safe. Wait, so this treasure's real? It's actually here? What did you manage to find, Rouge? Well, why don't you both take a look? On the train's blueprints in the library car, with the safe code written right on it, score of a lifetime. Train's blueprints? Let me see that. Finders keepers, sweetheart. Problem, we need your assistance. Kind of a problem. Elevator behind the security guard leads right to the room holding the Fabergé Chow egg, but we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone's help. So you want us to help you steal the Fabergé Chow egg. Blaze, you don't have a problem with this? Yeah, Blaze is not a problem. I see no issue here. Sounds like a fine business venture. Ah, her lore card must be influencing her decisions here. Either that, or breaking the rules must be refreshing for the princess. DB, do you have an opinion on this? I'm getting used to the name DB now, by the way. I might just start using that on all my created characters. Stealing is for squares! It's time for a finger discount. Yeah, let's steal shit. I suppose if both Blaze and DB are in. Okay, let's get that Fabergé Chow egg. That's the ticket. Happy to have you both on the team. Now we must play. Whoa. It's a heist now. Access to the Fabergé Chow eggs is behind this locked elevator door. Security guard has the access card. Do we? Attack the guard. Beat his ass. Oh. That's him attack. couple check-in chow. I keep balance to a minimum, shall we? Less fun, but I agree. Let's think about it again. Still want to fucking. How do you bribe a chow? Probably can't, but. A pair of tweezers. Greeting card. I'm not giving you anything. Wow, alright, Blaze. Maybe bribing isn't the way to go. Alright, I guess we gotta distract her. Why'd you chow a security guard? Oh, wait, hang on. Is that Tails, Blaze, Rouge, and is that me at the bottom? Or no, that's probably Rouge. This must be me. Or wait, No. No, I think that's me at the bottom. Yeah, because she got a wing there. Kind of funny. Distract them perfect. We're all charming enough for that to work. I don't know about that. That's actually a really nice thing to say. TV, is everything okay? I've never seen you smile like that. It seems they don't know how to take a compliment. I'm gonna be in a casino. My poker face needs work. Hey, who's distracting the security guard? I'll do it. Fine. Rouge can do it. You could resist my feminine charms. Oh boy. Oh, brother. Not sure how effective your charms will be on a chow. Plus your flight might prove useful. I'm not sure you being a distraction makes sense. So well, fair enough. Tails. I like the way you said that, Vito. I guess Blaze. Okay. Her voice was so stoic, I have chills. Well, I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction? It's on the claw machine stock. With the claw machine in casino, that's a hell of a question. With the guard distracted, Rouge, how will you get the access card? Their pocket, of course. Don't. Yeah. Snatch the access key, no problem. That chow in uniform won't notice a thing. Excellent, we can count on your Rouge. Try not to take anything else from them if you can help it. No promises. Card obtained. We need to get Blaze out of there. DB, what's your plan? I don't know. Oh, I'll pretend I'm Blaze's spouse. Push security guard over. That's me. Say there's a drink without a coaster. Nah, I want to be her spouse. So then you'd be married into the royal family. What is your heritage? Any war crimes I should know about? Well, I'm playing a Sonic game, so I mean, that's kind of one right there. Just far too plain. We need a complete refashioning immediately. I don't want to shove a chow over. Let's dance. That's proper victory. Oh, one last security measure we didn't account for. What do we do about the mechanical arm attacking from the ceiling? What the fuck? High five each of them. Oh no, the tail's taking a while. The arms tightening their grip. Imagine you're not in pain? Tails managed to do it. Darlings, I happen to say this plan is perfect. Well, that was quick. We claim the real prize. I have the safe code right here on these blueprints. Name our Fabergé chow egg. Wait, which one is it? Gonna possibly be storing all this. It's a casino car. Suppose it's all expensive gems and gold, maybe rings too. Rings? You can find them lying in the grass. That's no interest of us. Focus on the real prize. Right. Gotta find the safe. No questions. Gotta be safe. Enter the code in the blueprints and find out where you're on it, sweetheart. It's here. I have it. Alright, before anyone sees us, let's get out of here. Hold on, kiddo. We can't be so hasty. Do you think that's all there is to this egg? No further secrets whatsoever? Go spill it out. What are you hiding? Only 3 of these eggs ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret, because anyone who's opened up one of these has never lived to tell the tale. Can you open the egg? Sure can. And all of you will bear witness to its secret. Rouge, I don't know if you should. All you need to do is twist it. Tick, tick, tick. Bomb. Uh-oh. Rouge. Does no one live to tell the egg's secret because each egg is a bomb? You're onto something, kid. Sure sounds like a bomb. We need to dispose of that egg now. Dispose of it after all our hard work? Rouge, it's a bomb. Fine, fine, fine. What do we do? Where do I put this thing? Put it in the safe and then close the safe. Whoa! Let Rouge kiss the egg. Love always prevails. Still hear the ticking. What a fruit. I mean, it's probably this one, but now I kind of want to. We dispose of the bomb, DB. That's our goal. Listen, I get that, but what if the egg isn't a bomb? That's right. Wait, I thought. I didn't think that was going to be the actual answer. Spit it out, kiddo. We don't have any time. SBO did say something interesting and quizzed him on the train's manual. What efficient, extremely accurate technology. Robotic arms. Oh. That was a joke answer. Robota's arms that attacks in the elevator seem to have a lot of functions here on the train. If the bomb was brought on the train, disguised as a Fabergé egg, the arms would detect it and wouldn't have allowed it on. The only other person who knows the coming and going of this train is a conductor, and he wouldn't allow such things either. If we're out of options, I think we should wait and see what happens. Okay, we wait. Okay. Oh, the answer is going to be put it back in the safe and close the safe. Egg it opened. It's hollow. Not a bomb at all. Both were really onto something. Phew. My, well, that's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved. My hunch was right, thankfully. Here, eat and look what's inside. Oh, eat and look what's inside. Aww. It's remember for the anniversary of Sonic, like a year and a half ago, they did those Sonic diamond chains, Sonic Ice. Like what that is. No secret is a chow covered in gems. Perfect. It's exquisite. It's revolutionary. Speak really over a sparkle ornament, though I must admit it is stunning. You said no one lived to tell the tale of the Fabergé chow egg secret. I wonder why, if the egg wasn't a bomb, because they weren't as tough as us. I don't know, who cares? What a precious treasure, a beauty to behold. Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the secret with them. As much fun as this has been, we should get out of here before we're spotted. Good call, let's go. I wish this was over. I don't really like visual novels. I gave, doing this one because it's funny. Sonic is a part of this. It's just a funny idea. But the joke's I'm ready to be done, I guess. Hope they subdued the drink coaster fiend okay. Thank you both for your assistance. The hunt was exactly a thrill I've been seeking. Stealing was strangely fun, but I prefer to never do it again. Now Rouge. Completely absorbed in that bedazzled chow. Wait, what? What is it, darling? Those blueprints, now that you're done with them, maybe we can take a look. While I appreciate your assistance, it's as I said, finders keepers. Keep a little longer in case I missed any other treasures, but I promise to let you take a peek later. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart. I don't, actually. Can't just add sweetheart to the sentence to make things better. I don't think there's any reason you're with her. She's more powerful than me. That's not true. I can take her. We'll get it out of your way for now, then. We have a murder mystery to attend to. Before you go, Shadow gave me and Rouge one of these he passed through earlier. Jeez. Let me unlock the door so you can continue. You know, we've had a lot of people mention you, Rouge. We've also had just as much suspicion about Shadow. He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you. Door's unlocked. I don't get... Oh man, we didn't get to click on anything in here because of there was no like mystery here. No Charmy and no Omega either. I know how they're controlled. I know how they're controlled. You're right, man. Down the murder mystery. What'd you do? Sure, we left the dining car. Right, pull me aside and talk about the egg. For that, I played the slot machines. The train just sudden jolt. Maybe gave me her present. Shadow passed by, but it was brief. Gave me the exit key. I've winning, so I shaved the cash out voucher. 14,000 credits. How come they said dollars before? But now it's credits. Oh, where? You tell Cream I said hi. Hey, oh yeah, I forgot about her too. Missing a couple characters from here. Oh yeah, that's true. All those casino zones. Eggman's built a lot of casinos around. Never sat down to play any for fun. I don't know how to play that. I do. Ah. Wuss. Yes. 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 The message here, I see. Don't worry, Tails. I got it this time. Yes. Yes. Heard of sunk cost fallacy? Oh boy. Yes. How many times will let me try? Okay. Alright, I think it's just gonna keep happening now. You're no fun, Tails. Oh, I forgot to ask if Blaze was hungry.
Once Amy paired Blaze and I up, I roped her in on my Fabergé chow egg hunts. We split up at the casino car, and I went searching for the blueprints. I gotta remember to talk quieter so I don't lose my voice before I see my family. And oh boy, I really gotta hurry this up. Sonic? No, I don't believe so. I remember him in the dining car. You have anything to support that, Glenn? Listen, plenty of people saw me poking around. I have the blueprints on me. I hardly had time to chase Sonic down, murder him, and find the blueprints myself. We appreciate you answering all our questions, Rouge. You take care now. Likewise, darling. Real quick, I'll just ask her. It's not great. We're all Alright, jerks. Oh, I couldn't win the slot. Oh, look at the child's playing. We won't talk, but I know exactly why you've been locking those doors. It's hard to get a word in as you talk over me. I have my reasons. No reason is convincing enough. It's inconceivable what you did. Hey, what's going on here? I see you made it here, Tails, but I didn't expect the Iron Chef as well. Hey. Come on, Shadow. You'll see what you say when your microwave chili looks delicious. Actually reminds me. Something else to write down. Maybe I already did. Okay, oh. I'd also like to know why you've been locking doors. Well, it seems Amy already knows, so ask her. Saying a thing. You lot will have to tell me why. Now, if you could leave me be, I have an appointment coming up. What appointment? Appointment? Who wants to meet with him? Well, DB, seems like Shadow's gonna talk. Let's do some investigating. All right, let's find some answers. Indubitably, my dear DB. Amy? Why are you freaking me out? Big Chow Band. Take a beat. Music playing soon. Maybe could you open the wardrobe, please? Sure. Wait, is there a reason you want me to do it? If something falls out, or worse, what if someone leaps out? I just think you should do it. Okay, fair enough. I'll open it. I'm not scared. Cough. All this dust to open the door too fast, it blew everywhere. Alright, well. Could have made me do it then. Tails, did you see this? A pull string? BB, what? It's gonna activate something. What? Back of the wardrobe open. Whole passageway back there. Come on, we have to see where this leads. Alright, well, I wanted to... Oh. I wanted to investigate the rest of the lounge car. Library. So we get secret passage in the lounge of the library. How do you do a secret passage on a train? Passage back through the passage before the spot. That doesn't make sense. Hey, Dad, that's our inventory. But yes, secret passage on a train. That doesn't add up to me. Glad that you finally caught up. I'm surprised it took you so long to get here. I thought you wanted to save Sonic. Well, Sonic's already dead. You can't save Sonic when he's already dead.
we've been thorough. Do you have any clues for us? Just a hot tip, but all will be revealed in due time. I think I'll be shedding a big light on this whole case. No way. Journalist reporter Amy Rose is always the first to reveal a scoop. When you're ready to challenge Shadow, talk to him, then I'll be ready. I'm so curious what it is. She seems confident. Well, we'll hold you to it. Oh. I can interrogate Amy? Not ordering a single thing till I get birthday cake. Cake first, dinner after. Otherwise I get full of dinner, can't have any cake. That's a fair point. You have priorities? I respect that. Makes sense. I mean, I do kind of agree. Arms are suspicious. You have any power over these arms? Can you tell it to do something? Oh no, but I'll give it a shot. Hey, robotic arm, can you... Give me a high five. Doesn't seem to be listening. But I can give you a high five. Oh, sweet, yeah. I'm gonna say we still haven't found a trash can that'll work. Was there a trash can in the casino car that I missed? I'd be upset if there was. Hey, it's the Big Chow Band. Plays the ditty. Oh, this. It's great. Oh, the window. To the window. To the wall. They're huge. Didn't realize this train drove along the coast. Spectacular, isn't it? I just want to hop out and take a dip in the ocean. This train wasn't so nice to be on, I'd agree. The murderer linger in the air. I just thought the same thing. About what? Lounge is a computer, complete with internet access for casual browsing. Seems convenient. It is a shame to be on the computer and missing these gorgeous views, though. I feel like if you're using the computer here, you must really need to use it. Did old Shadow use it? Tails? No. Tails, I think we should check the trash bin. Every trash bin's been empty. We're disappointed every time. He told me last time that he believed there's some in the next one. He gets sad again, there's nothing in the trash bin. Always something. This? I'll print out the front page of the ticket website for the band Hot Honey. Hot Honey's one of Amy's favorite bands. I'm sure this isn't just trash. There's always success if you check out the trash bin. That's not true. There's the printer and the key. Printer's hooked up to the computer. Can we print something? Sonic and a song. Nice. Who's that with him? Go print out the other one. Got Sonic rowing a boat. You ever had a printer work when you wanted it to? I don't even have a printer anymore. Well, that's not true. I technically do have one, but it's not hooked up. Whoa. Must be Shadow's the locksmith. There's only 2 keys. Want to take it? Yeah, let's take it. I want to interrogate her first about the hot honey. Oh, okay. They said do Shadow, so we'll do Shadow. Okay, yeah. Why'd you come over here? There's nothing I can help you either with. I ask that you leave me be. Wow. Maybe we certainly will not. Marshmallows and coffee.
coffee? What happens if it... Oh, that's right. She already said that. My bad. Okay, let's interrogate emo boy. Shadow. You three, get out. I am busy. What are you busy doing? Sorry, but this is important. Shadow, we've questioned everyone on this train, and every single person has mentioned running into you. You've been locking every door on this train, and I know why. Pray tell, why was I locking all the doors? Time to reveal my hot tip. Hope everyone's ready for the scoop found by yours truly. According to the map, the next car is a conductor's car where Sonic was stationed. He didn't make it there. This door, right here in the lounge car, is the only door that leads to conductor's car. Following? Shadow was locking the doors for one reason and one reason alone, to keep Sonic from escaping the conductor's car. You think Shadow was trapping Sonic? I sure do. He locked the conductor's car. Locked all the others, so one locked door wasn't suspicious. Pure conjecture. You all get out and leave me be. Why, my source can back up all these claims. They'll remain anonymous, but I think the point stands. Source. My source claims they never saw Sonic again after they went to the conductor's car. Why? So was trapped. Couldn't leave the conductor's car. Speculation. Does logic sound though? Shadow trapping Sonic. I'll play along and follow this train of logic, Amy. So if Shadow did lock the door to the conductor's car, imprisoning Sonic, how was Sonic found in the dining car? Exactly. I think DB and I can explain the car change, however. DB, what evidence do we have Shadow could have gotten in the dining car? 55 rings on this one? Damn it. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, that's new. Okay. Nope. This is tougher than it should be. It's tough to get back to the middle. I guess because I'm looking like far ahead. Maybe that's part of my problem. Yeah. I'm looking down the path and I don't know. Got enough that time. DB and I found a hidden passage in the wardrobe that leads right to the library car. Secret passage. So someone would have used the passage, snuck to the library car, walked past the distracted boys playing an arcade. I was also playing the arcade, or Shadow was also playing the arcade though. Wait, which room are we trying to? From here, library, safely arrive at the dining car. Excellent work, DB. This adjusts my theory a bit. So Shadow murdered Sonic in the conductor car. Then thought the crime scene being so close to the station was suspicious. He carried his body through. Shadow picked up Sonic, locked the door. Picked up Sonic, locked the door of the conductor car on the way out, and dropped the body off at the dining car. Are you officially accusing Shadow of murder? I am, but of course it's just a theory. Well, that's not... I don't have any evidence to back this up. Well, then you're not officially accusing him.
Tails and I were more thorough than you. Shadow's not gonna talk, and I'll humor you once again. Shadow, wait, now I think Amy did it. Totally think Amy did it now. But also, I still think the conductor is Eggman. Shadow traveled through the hidden... You know what? I bet Amy totally did it. If Amy traveled through the hidden passage and appeared in the library car, then how did SBO and Vector not see him? Well, I suppose it'd be hard to sneak around two people. Do you have any guesses? Well, SBO and Vector didn't see Shadow because both these things are true. SBO was behind a bookshelf reading. SBO reading the library checks out. That's what he told me too. Fine. What? But I completely obliterated Knuckles and Vector at whatever game. That's not true. You were not in the top place. Vector was in the top place. I left the saloon car. Spent some time looking for SBO, but he was not there. He was not in the library car. I gotta believe you. You're currently my number one suspect. Why were you even searching for SBO, eh? You must know I need to give him a key. As if. Why would a locksmith be giving away his keys? Oops. Shadow's been giving away a lot of keys, actually. Everyone but us seems to have one. That's true. Everyone's been able to unlock the next door for us. I didn't know that. Shadow's been passing out keys. Perhaps DB and I can further validate Shadow's claims. We can do what? DB, what evidence supports Shadow's claims that he was giving keys away? Well, you just said everybody unlocked the keys for us. Oh, yeah. Rings. 60 rings? Jesus. Not so bad if I don't look too far ahead, I guess. The one reason there's exactly two keys left in the keyring. Those were the keys Shadow meant to give SBO and Vector. That door was left unlocked, wasn't it? No way. Well, what of his own key? Couldn't one of those be for him? I have my own key on me. Interesting. Well, let's say Shadow's telling the truth, then what? Shadow didn't murder Sonic and bring him to the dining car. What possible reason would he have for locking all the doors? Just for fun. He's just a dick. Shadow's always been kind of a dick. He's right, her theory's strong. Tails and I certainly haven't presented any possibilities. Is Shadow really innocent in Sonic's murder? I think TV and I know exactly why Shadow was locking all doors. I don't. Why does he keep including me too? First, Amy, I just have one question for you. Oh? Everyone that I've given you a birthday present? Oh, most everyone, yeah. Everyone's been so sweet. Oh? Just, Shadow and Sonic haven't given me anything yet, but that's okay. Just them being here is enough. Understood. Thank you, Amy. TV? Yes, Tails. I have a theory, but I need a piece of evidence to support it. We know Shadow's walked through every train car, locking all the exits. They gave everyone stationed in the cars a key. Except for you, me, and Amy. That's right, the conductor gave Amy her birthday key. Amy her birthday key. Not Shadow. Why would he lock all the doors and not give us a key? Shadow locking all doors to keep us away? Not us, DV. I'm making a leap here, but stick with me. I think Shadow was trying to keep Amy away. Amy had the master key. What? Excuse me? Shadow would never do that. It's my birthday. You know it's my birthday, right? Don't you, Shadow? How dare DV show me evidence? Huh? Shadow was trying to keep me away, prove it. You've been so thorough or whatever. What proof do you have? Okay. What evidence? Shows what Shadow didn't want Amy to know.
he printed out the hot honey thing. He was gonna buy Amy a ticket because he forgot to get her a present already. You went right into the trash? A couple times, actually, Shadow. Found this in the trash bin next to the printer. They have a band's ticket website. Tails don't. Gasp, this is Hot Honey's website. No way, I love them. Hot Honey. Go with your name. Band I'm currently obsessed with. Jeremy B is Psy, my current favorite. Still nothing for Charmy B. All the members have B after them. Just Charmy B in Hot Honey? That's kinda cute. I haven't gone to any of their shows yet to see them, though. Tickets are really hard to get. You have to be ready online at a specific time, and they sell out in minutes. The question becomes, why was this paper found in the train car Shadow was stationed in? Watch yourself, Fox. Jesus! Situation's becoming much clearer. I don't know how Tails figured out so soon, but I see where he's headed. The printout of Hot Honey band tickets exist because... What? Shadow, is this true? Are you trying to get me concert tickets for my birthday? I've done a poor job hiding the surprise, it seems. Yes, trying to get you concert tickets. Shadow? I used that printer earlier and found it difficult to manage. When logging onto the website, did you print the homepage by accident? Yes, that's exactly what happened. I'm not fantastic with computers, admittedly. Can't believe this after I accused you of murder. That's cute. Spill everything, Shadow. Cat's out of the bag and I want to know everything. Bye and surprise ruined anyway. Goof, probably our fault there. Sorry, that's all detective's job, I suppose. Arriving on the train, I realized everyone else had a gift except for me. What about buying gifts for people too, actually? Shadow and I have a lot in common, I've always said that. Worried for my social status, I immediately began brainstorming ideas, saw the computer. I remembered Amy had never seen Hot Honey live. I looked it up, but I accidentally printed the homepage. The concert tickets weren't actually on sale. I realized would be available soon. Is that the appointment you keep speaking of? Time you're actually able to buy the concert tickets? Precisely. I haven't purchased the tickets yet. I knew I had to keep Amy away while I waited to buy the tickets, so I began locking all the doors. But for the safety of everyone, I handed out keys so they could get in and out, telling them not to let anyone through. Well, they let all of them let us through. It didn't work. Amy still managed to make it here somehow. I gotta stop pretty soon because the conductor gave me this. I thought everybody knew that. He opens up any door on the train. I've gotten through every locked door with ease. And its fatal flaw, the birthday key. Could have guessed. A well-known privilege. Not. Shadow, your gesture is so sweet, and after I accused you to... I mean, he did it because he forgot to buy her a present in the first place. How about this? Let me buy the tickets later. Make it up for you. You can come with me. Aww. I don't know if... Too late. It's happening. Can't wait. The show of a lifetime. Fine. Happy birthday, Amy. I mean, she's paying for the tickets now? On her own birthday? Shadow. Shadow kind of fucking finagled his way into a free concert on her birthday. It's impressive. Seems the mystery of Shadow's locked doors has finally reached the end. I blame my source for all this. It wasn't a hot tip at all. Leading me to believe Shadow's behind everything. Kind of was. My credibility as a journalist reporter down the drain. I'm curious who is the source for this big scoop. I would like to know as well. Sorry, strictly confidential. I bet it's Omega. My credibility may be shot. My principles must stay intact. I have a strong feeling I know exactly who your source is, huh? We need to investigate one last area, the conductor's car. I'll come with you. I'd like to know who's dragging my name through the mud. And I'll join as well. Time to see this through to the end.
Right on then. Well, let's do it. Conductors do. I believe a secret passage. Didn't they say he used it? Yeah. Library's close to the bathroom. Wait, so did he not use it then? Okay. Well then, who did use the okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom now. This is well done. This is very well done. I'm just kind of in a rush. Okay, a few more songs. Oh, this looks very Dr. Eggman. Wait, where's the conductor? That's odd. I haven't seen him throughout the train at all. Maybe he took the secret passage. Let's crack on. Why is he sitting like that? We haven't used the menu yet, right? No, I want to check it. I want to check the trash bin. Wow, the conductor looks so young in his uniform. He's been here a long time. Wait, okay. If he looks really young in his uniform, then it's probably not Dr. Eggman in disguise. Begonia. 32 years is a long time. Been at my job now for 11. May any future sorrow be fleeting. A microphone. We can talk to the whole train of this. Should I say something? Yeah, beatbox. Beatbox. Damn right. Events. Not a problem for me. I'm not sure how you get up there. Wait, why wouldn't that be a problem for you? You can fly. Oh, the tails, right. Notice you screenshot the entire train. I haven't. They're nice. The picture's really clear. Wish you could watch the full movie on one. I saw a slide that said happy birthday, Amy. That was so cute. And the next ad being for nasal medication was a little jarring, though. High quality screens. Not at all. Perhaps too much detail. Oh, what's that? And that. Let's check the controls first. Didn't realize these robot arms could also drive the train. Yeah, but they can't access every function on the train. You to driving? Oh no, it's to work the microwave. Maybe I could drive the train. Shadow set it? Not like Shadow to be nice. Oh no. But arm's powerful. Be tough to break out of its grip. A lot of people here have the strength to tear this off. The question is why? Competition definitely occurred in this room. We should log this. Aye, sir. It's fall over when the trains speed up. Not sure. What's it say on the mug? Cup of joe in your hand, wife by your side, paradise. Alright, we get it. He loves his wife. Let's talk to them first. Odd, we haven't seen the conductor since the dining car. I figured he's had to drive the train this entire time. I'd guess the same. The train's quick speed up is odd, and we certainly don't know where he is. Hope he's alright. Admittedly, I do miss his laugh. Ha ha ha. Amy, and then this thing. Not looking at yet. Oh. Because I am doing this thing. Someone playing darts. Not a throwing dart, that's a blow dart. Oh, shit. Someone brought a weapon on this train. The robot arm. Oh, the robot arms probably did try to stop it, and that's why they ripped them off. Train detects any weapons on a passenger before letting them aboard. Let's make note of this. Got enough clues. Let's talk to Amy and solve this once and for all. Well, you two, do you think you have evidence for me to call everyone here? By time we named a suspect. What do you think, DB? Ready to solve this case? I mean, I have no idea. This is the birthday girl. Please report to the conductor car once. I don't know who I'm going to accuse. Either the conductor or Amy. Or it was a suicide. Wonderful to have you all here. Tails and I are ready to announce our prime suspect with assistance from DV. Why hasn't Sonic showed up? Oh, he's fucking dead, you know. Blow dart. Killed him. Huh? Vector! Real quick, can you come with me to get Sonic? I'll still be pretending to be dead, lazy bum. No, he's dead. I tell you, darlings, this has been a delight. A delight? Air in here is so intense, I love it. So many amenities. Admittedly, I've been having a lot of fun myself. The amusement of a chase. I see why you're a detective outside of this mystery, SBO. I forgot that we're a detective. I thought they were like thieves. You and I love a good thrill, it seems. But on this train, I am but a humble poet. Are there like, are they PIs? Vector, Charmy, and SBO, I think? I'd be willing to do an event like this again. It says here the train does escape rooms as well. Oh, is that going to be for next April Fools? Is that what they're teasing here? Love escape rooms, count me in. So glad everyone's having a good time. Maybe we could ride a train just to relax sometime. Aha, that'd be fun too. Yeah, Sonic's actually dead. Dead as dicks. What in the world? Amy's voice. Quick, where's Amy? Told you guys. Not responding to us. Sonic? Sonic? Oh, is he hurt? Why isn't he moving? Because he's dead. Sonic, can you hear us? Hang up. If there's a pulse that's weak, set him down, Vector. Make sure his head is propped up. I'll help you. I knew one of you would take this too far. She did? She knew that? That's a weird thing to know. Which one of you did this to Sonic on my birthday, no less? I'm glad we fixed her hammer. Could this really have been one of us? No one else here, Knuckles. I'll ask again. Which one of you did this? I thought we were supposed to find that out. This is inexcusable. Murder is inexcusable, Tails. You are right. I'm going to expose the monster who did this. Tails is not having it. Maybe I did it. Thought Sonic could handle anything, but maybe it was me. Somehow he met his match. I'm gonna help you get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Me too. Same. We're gonna figure out exactly what happened in this room. Shadow didn't say anything. Punish the one responsible. Sonic? He really was hurt this whole time and I did nothing. Righting my wrong, I must take down the murderer. Tails DB, I have a big question to ask. Who in this room did this? Who killed Sonic the Hedgehog? The conductor, I think. Oh, but also Tails is an option. That's interesting. But I'm going with Amy still. Yeah, be right. Either Tails and I could be the murderers, so they say. No. Ew. No. No, you can't be the murderer according to the game. But now we're talking about real murder. Then I really don't know. I have no clue, honestly. Let's still go with Shadow, whatever. Got a bottom of his motivation. Shadow was locking all the doors. Sweetie, I think... well, is it gonna be... I don't see it. Care to explain your reasoning? On a spot like this, it's hard to explain. Maybe I'll pick someone else. Who's the one suspect who in this room did that? Who's the one suspect who didn't see Shadow? Well, that was Espio. What? Weren't you? I didn't know such thing, my young friend. At the Battle of Which you wish, I would love to discuss things. Let's discuss. What the? You're accusing Espio? We already talked about this. The man was reading, you have nothing. Restating Espio's alibi would be helpful for everyone, I think. Espio was locked in the library card reading? Only had access to the saloon car during the murder, but he didn't go there, they said. However, new evidence may come to light, needs to be addressed, so that's right, he could have gone... oh, we took the secret passage the other way. Okay, that's interesting. Disconnect, very protected. In the lounge, the hidden passage eggs behind a wardrobe. I feel lucky we even found it. Not only would Espio avoid any locked doors, but that would put him in a car just before this one. Shadow was in it, though. I mean, well, like, Shadow was moving all over the place. Answered all your questions without flaw. I was reading the entire time, remember? It's true, you didn't miss a question. But I think TV and I can explain that, too. Can we? How did Espio know everything in the train manual he was reading? I mean, that's... neither one of these are great, but... Espio's a poet? Feels such pressure to make you quite the reader. I don't know about all that. That is very flimsy. Just to guarantee yourself a clean alibi. What? That's absurd. Memorizing a whole book? Yeah, I kind of agree with them. I know this is a talented bunch, but that seems like a lot. I don't know, it is plausible. Espio is particularly skilled. I've known Espio a long time. He once speed read a book I was reading just to spoil the ending from it. That's kind of funny. I'm right. And SBO quickly memorized the book before entering the hidden passage. Then SBO could have met Sonic in the conductor's car where he was murdered. And then how do you get all the way back? But we're only talking about what if somebody throws them at you. How is that I know about the hidden passage? It's hidden. Well, he is a ninja. How would SBO know he's there? Because you read the book. You said it yourself, kid. You were lucky even to find the passage. DV and I might not have the evidence to answer your question. We know someone who does, DV. Who here is the evidence to prove SBO knew about the hidden passage? It'd be Amy, right? Well, no, Rouge had the blueprints. Rouge, you see the blueprints? Yeah. Blueprints? You stole blueprints? But I already used it to scout for more treasures, came up cold. You can have it. Blueprints are out of your inventory. This right here is a blueprint for the entire train. SBO could have easily used this to find the hidden passage. Makes you think I even saw those blueprints Rouge had on. Well, DV, you have an answer for him? How could SBO have seen those blueprints? I don't know. They found them before Rouge did. SBO swiped them from the conductor. Let's go with that one. The code included with these blueprints I thought was odd. Code of classified information. Could these blueprints have belonged to the conductor? Makes a lot of sense, actually. I gotta get going. Remember the conductor pulling blueprints out to show me something during my interview. SBO could have swiped the blueprints, found out about the passage, then stuffed them somewhere. Come to think of it, I did discover the blueprints in the library car. No way. In my theory, SBO looked at the blueprints and then used the hidden passage to get to Sonic. Within Amy's guidelines, the murderer can kill a single participant however they choose. Logistics are still vague, but DV and I have evidence on how Sonic was murdered. I'm unsure how much harm SBO could have caused Sonic, but DV and I have evidence on how it was done. You? Well, this is rich, play tell. If I murdered Sonic, how did I do it? The blow dart, I guess? Okay, now to form an argument. Come on, bonus. What would Sonic do? Okay. How many do I gotta get? 60? It was 60 last time, wasn't it? Oh, damn it. Damn it! Alright, just get into it. You don't have to... Oh, that's... Come on. Yeah. Oh. There was canisters there, I didn't know. Blow dart was found here in the conductor room? SBO used this to knock Sonic unconscious, so you mean Sonic might just be knocked out? I'm unsure. More banged up than what a blow dart would do. According to Amy's rules, a blow dart counts as a kill for the murder weapon. My theory, therefore, is plausible. Plausible, you say? Then why are there so many holes in it? You deny the allegations? Of course I do. Let me present the first fatal flaw. If I knocked out Sonic in the conductor's car, how was Sonic found in the dining car? That was my question.
Ah, shoot, that's a good point. This was on to something. I locked all the doors and Espio didn't have a key. We would have had to take the hidden passage back. Didn't he lock the door to the conductor car? We took the hidden passage back, he'd end up back in the library. Evie and I know another way it could have been done. I don't know another way it could have been done. We do? Yeah, exactly. Piece of evidence do we need to take a closer look at? I don't know. Blueprints or the... I don't think this is the right direction. The train? Right? Yeah. Oh, that was the last one. Oh my god. Oh, why do I... Fuck. I tried this one over. Yeah, I'll be this one over. Yeah. There you go. Oh, why did... Come on, that was so close. I gotta stop yelling when I got the microphone this close. Sorry about that. I hit it. I hit it. I absolutely hit it. Jesus Christ. Let that be the last one, please. What route did he take? I don't know. Path above the conductor car. Goes all the way to the dining car. Well, shit, that would have been... some sort of long attic? The vent? Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that vent. There's a path back here and a trap. A trap. Back for the robot arms, I think. I'll see the path the arms take to move throughout the train. That makes sense. You're saying somehow fit with Sonic in that vent and took him to the dining car? Tails, you're a smart kid. I know you realize we both couldn't fit up there. Feels right. This is feeling flimsy, Tails. I need an answer. I'm just getting dragged around here. How on earth would I get Sonic through that vent? Through the chicken cordon bleu. No. Oh, come on. Come on. done with this shit. Oh, I missed all those. Yep, shit. I'm missing all those rings. That's... all those. Terrible. Really gotta go. No! Couldn't be so tough. Whew. Tell me that's the last one. Everyone saw the broken robot arm on the ground, eh? Clearly a fight broke out here. One of those robot arms was a casualty, but what if one of the robot arms actually caught Sonic? Knuckles said there's a track the robot arms use that continues throughout the vent. Robot arm could have grabbed Sonic, passed out from the glow dart, and carried him to the dining car. Would that be true? Well, then why would it be broken? Take a look at Sonic. He's clearly banged up. Could the fight have been between Sonic and these robot arms? Eh? See that? Those arms do look powerful. Sonic doesn't fall easily. But if he's wheezing from the glow dart, the arms could have gotten him. In theory, it's Tails, but you have to admit, a lot of these are coincidences. Might not be able to link up everything directly to SPO yet, but I have found one inconsistency. Kind of its inconsistency. Someone here received false information, and I believe that information came from SPO. Who received that information? Amy did. Amy, you received a hot scoop. I think it's time you told us where that scoop came from. Tails, you're right. SPO lied to me. SPO told me Shadow was locking doors to trap Sonic, but we found Shadow was trying to keep me from discovering my birthday surprise. The scoop came from you, SPO, eh? No, of course not. Amy must have misheard me. Misheard you? Yes, I said Sonic's going to get trapped with all these locked doors. I was just looking out for my fellow passengers' safeties. I didn't blame Shadow. I don't know, SPO. What? The evidence might not be airtight, but there's a lot being thrown at you that makes sense. Have to agree. You must believe you were lazily reading the whole time while you were stationed in the room with a hidden passage. Gah! And now you're lying to me on my birthday of all days? With a giant hammer? You did want everybody to play along with this game, right? I believe the murderer used the train's controls to move Sonic from the conductor car to the dining car. I still don't... Well, hang on. SPO's hand is like cut off there. That art is cut off. That's kind of funny. What was I about to say? Oh, we still don't know what happened to the conductor. And I lied to Amy. And lied to Amy, casting further blame on Shadow for no other reason than cause doubt and confusion when examining everyone else's alibis. one clearly stands out as the weakest. If Amy... I don't know. Never mind. I believe it's clear to everyone that it only could have been one person. It was you, Espio. You were the one who murdered Sonic the Hedgehog. Ah. Huh? Hey guys. Hey! Sonic has risen! It's an Easter miracle! Sonic has risen! Sorry, I gotta handle something real quick. I mean, not really. I gotta meet, I got family stuff later, for Easter, so they're telling me. Sonic, and just we solved the mystery. Espio was the murderer, right? Or was he? Espio jumped me in the conductor car. Dang it, you got me. Blow dart though? Really? Non-lethal poison, you'll just be sleepy for a while. Great, I could use a nap. No wait, there's something important. Espio left me there. Is it important? I need everyone to listen. The train's a badnik. Sonic, are you feeling alright? You need to lie back down? No. We all need to get off this train. We're not safe. What? When I arrived in the conductor car, the conductor was already here. He was so excited to tell me all about the features of the train. But what he was telling me, I had a bad feeling. I asked to see the power source. The conductor hadn't even seen it. When we took a look, we realized the train's powered by a Flicky. Flicky, the tiny animal? Do they still do that in Sonic, where all the robots have little animals in front of them? And one person's twisted enough to use the Flicky as a power source. Dr. Eggman, I called it. I told the conductor the train needed to be destroyed. He refused. The way the conductor was describing it, it's more than a simple badnik. It's the conductor's friend. The train is his co-conductor. Oh, they certainly didn't tell me that in the interview. That's funny. Right as we saw the Flicky, I felt a sting in my shoulder, and it was the blow dart from Espio. Well, you know, hey, he's just doing his job. He doesn't really have a motive either, by the way. I think that's kind of a problem. Why did Espio, I mean, you know, it was on the roll card, but why did the poet character want to kill the captain character? Espio left. Lights in this room started to glow red. Huh? Hey, stop. What are you doing? I knew something was wrong and stood up. Oh, so the conductor is not Eggman. The conductor was captured by Eggman? Arms came for me next. I spin dash right through the robot arm, sliced it off the rail it was on. Amazed he was able to do it. It was poisoned. But another robot arm managed to grab me and pin me to the floor. Ah, the conductor screamed as his arms approached him. But I was hit quite a bit before it all got to me. Oh no. Everyone, I have something to admit. He's Dr. Eggman. I murdered Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, we knew that. The situation got so serious, why would you not just tell us? I thought that's how these murder games worked. Hit someone with a blow dart, they die. Yeah, that makes sense. Are you crazy? This is a make-believe game. No one can with the blow dart. I'm on Espio's side on this one, honestly. Just following the rules. He's right. Use this blow dart on Sonic, station in the conductor car, and is laced with a non-lethal sleeping agent. Thank you again for choosing the Mirage Express. See? What is that? Just use this blow dart. Yeah, I just read all that. Instructions? I was given the blow dart along with that card. Signed staff. Who gave this to you?
Come to think of it, one of the robotic arms handed it to me. Weapons shouldn't be allowed on the train. What is the larger picture here? Who instructed those arms to attack? I mean, it was Eggman, right? Who or what? It was 100% Eggman. Who do you think attacked Sonic? And it has to be the blow dart. I believe something's been orchestrating behind the scenes. Something wanted Sonic out of the picture for a good while, so I think the train itself is plotting something. First we learned the train's a badnik, and now it's out to get us. I mean, not all badniks are, right? It kind of makes sense. Once again, you keep saying the most ridiculous nonsense. You're seriously convinced the train has it out to get us? I don't know what the train's full intent is, but clearly it's been tampering in our murder mystery game. Train, come out and show yourself. It's my birthday, and I don't need you messing with it. It's a little late now. Amy's hitting the wall with her hammer. I'm with you, Amy. This train can have it. Come on, there's got to be another way to get the train's attention. What was that? Oh, shit. Yeah, that's Eggman. You can see the eyes and the... Yeah, that's Eggman. The conductor? I can get him down. Don't touch him. Whoa, that's different font. Is the train talking? Of course I can talk. You fools were too distracted to play your little game to figure it out. We were right, weren't we? What are you plotting? Taking all of you to Eggman's base, where you will rot. Eggman? After I deliver your annoying party right to his egg fortress. Annoying? The conductor and I will be free to laugh and play games. Ride the open rails like we always plan. Oh wait, is the train his wife? What are you? Enough. Train's picking up speed. Everyone grab something. These are like the fastest people. These buttons turn the train off. Whoa, Sonic. Ha ha ha. Stay put until we arrive. Goodbye. I don't think we're gonna stay put. Just a hunch. Shadow's the ultimate life form. Can he do something here? Can't any of them really? They were all in Sonic Heroes, except for Blaze. Blaze has been in other games. Oh god. A whole nother room here? Sonic, I'm sorry, you okay? Hanging in there? Seems the train arms threw us back in the dining car. Where's everyone else? Great question, but for now, are you alright? Sonic the Hedgehog asking about me. I'm doing amazing. Whoa. You might have to share a bit of that enthusiasm with me. I might have overcompensated there. Let's get our bearings and take a look around. Let's be done. The yellow glow is chilling. I missed when it was showing us the weather, eh? Oh, that's better than the yellow glow, I guess. Oh, shit. I missed the yellow glow already. You got some nerve showing up here, egghead. Oh, you spiky little pest. Seems you're finally taking passage on one of my passenger trains. Who the heck are you? Don't talk to me. Certainly didn't talk about you in my interview. My involvement isn't well known, civilian. Infrastructure in your towns just wasn't cutting it. If I were to build Eggman Land, these problems would need sorting out. So, I courageously got involved. Got rid of some cargo trains into passenger trains for the sake of the public. And it's just more useful in future schemes. Let me guess, another death egg, Dr. Predictable? People fear giant spheres, it's science. At the chase, we're friends. Judging by my security cameras, your pathetic friends are all locked up in the cars they were stationed, so we gotta go back through all the cars? If so, I'm gonna have to stop, because I do have to get going, but... Do you not know this was happening? Heavens no. I'm only getting caught up. I'm far too busy to notice what a passenger train is up to. See, the capability of a badnik is normally very basic. Just kill Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, they're very bad at that. For a luxury train, I wanted to make sure things ran without my supervision and report to me if anything happened aboard. Train's capability of intellectual thought is extraordinary, a feat only accomplished by my genius, so this confirms it. The train really is sentient. Suffice to say, your capture is inevitable. You're on a train that desires nothing more than to deliver you all to me. So I got to thinking,
I need to manufacture motivation beyond programming. I like to make my batniks compete against one another from time to time. It's good for productivity, so I instituted a bounty upon my army of batniks. First to capture your pathetic creatures gets the first to capture your pathetic creatures gets a generous reward. Everyone delivers to Eggman for a reward. Most of my robots ask for something simple, like my autograph or whatever, but this highly intelligent train might ask for something more interesting. As much as I like reward programs, are you done blabbering, Doc? You can never win silently, can you? When you're dragged to my base, well, he never wins at all. When you're dragged to my base, you'll regret today you ever crossed me, Hedgehog. I already do, get lost. Hedgehog. He always knows how to get under my skin. The stuff, train is motivation. Being made by Eggman, it's no doubt powerful. Not to mention, we're all separated. What am I supposed to think? Train purposely had Sonic knocked out so he could deliver us to Eggman. This whole time we were all in danger, and I went along with it. Sonic was really hurt. The conductor's been captured. Could I have been more assertive earlier? Could have done more. I didn't try hard enough. Aren't those like the same thing? Am I at fault here? If anyone said I knew Sonic was hurt all along. Hey. I can tell this situation's getting you. Oh yeah, sorry. Get it. Roads are getting tough. It's easy to question the decisions that got you here. When negative thoughts hit you, let it pass and keep living. I need you here helping me think through this before I do something rash. See, I'm one of those leap before you think kind of guys. This music's picking up. Okay, you're right. Let's keep moving forward and make things right. Breathe. Gotta get to the conductor's car before the train arrives at Eggman's base. The doors have been heavily fortified. How to get through it? Well, there's that passageway up front. Even yourself. No matter what the obstacle, I know you have what it takes to figure it out. Entire day, Tails and I have been asking ourselves what would Sonic do. So what would you do? What would I do? On speed, through head on, and rescue our friends by any means necessary here. Stand back. We didn't get to look at everything else in the thing or whatever. We got to get done. I have to leave. Wow, with one big wind up, Sonic's spin dash is fast enough to get the door open. Heh. Now that the road's clear, nothing can stop us. Better hold on to your pants. I don't think we're getting another break after this. Ready to go? Yeah, let's look at things real quick. Aw, man. Windows are all covered up. Never got to look at the pretty views. For all we've been through, I'm sure the train company will offer some kind of coupon for another visit. That'd be great. I mean, we know the train company's from Eggman, so does he really want to get on one of those? Hey, one of those robotic arms are here too. Yo, it swiped at me. He's definitely mad at us. I like the song. Oh, I just go through each car individually. Oh, shit. Oh, I got a conductor's hat on now. Have I had that the whole time? I don't think so. I gotta get to this one. Fuck me. Yeah. Fuck me. How do I get those? Flying canisters. It's like, it's really tough to line up. That one. It's tough to line up your jumps. Hold it. I mean. Like. Yeah, this is. I don't. Fuck! This is not gonna go well. I really do have to go. I don't want to be late over this shit. I couldn't hit that one. Oh. Hit this one. Oh, I did it. Am I gonna have to do this for each car? Please tell me no. Okay, yes. Oh, fuck me. Oh. I don't like this mini game part. It's just a bad perspective to. Can't see. Can't line it up right. At least it's very hard to line it up. Alright, I jump over. No more cars are there? This is the casino car, right? Oh, that was close. Oh yeah, you can see the casino car back there. Casino car and then the lounge car. Oh, come on, really? Really? I was there. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's so hard to get that. Get where you want to go on this stupid grid. Hate that. Good enough. Don't like that. Got the first. Fine. I think it's okay. No. In the middle. No, god damn it. Is it top, middle, bottom for the canisters? I think that's right. Just jumped right over it. Real cool game. God damn it. God. I don't like this part. Okay. That's the casino. And then the lounge. And there's a canister I missed. Okay.
still have to get through the... Do I have to get through the conductor door too? I hope not. I do though. Yes, I do. Amy and Tails. Okay. Why did I not get that canister? Ugh. I did like basically the exact same thing. I think I'm gonna get it. Please be done. Sonic, you're here. No way to treat the birthday girl. Aw. Right, I'm ready to stop this train. Time to finish this. Yes, please. I really do have to go. Don't work trapping these pests. Now hurry to me. I must properly dispose of them, begin my plans for Eggman Land, and probably another death egg. I don't think you said anything about teleporting us to the future. Or I've already ruled the planet? I'll do that, whatever. Got it, Eggman? Don't disappoint me, train. Hurry it up. My wish will be granted. I don't care what you call it, just bring these overgrown maples. Ah, that Eggman. I must get my wish. What's his wish? I will not fail. So this is everyone. Get ready. I'm taking this thing down. I don't know what his wish is. And where's the conductor? Oh, god damn it! No, that was so close. I almost ran into those spikes. My stupid brain. My brain doesn't work anymore. Worse. Must be together a whole lot. How could he just leave like it was nothing? It is his wife. Oh, I see. Can't force someone to be friends with you. That's messed up. Shut up. Just shut up. Oh, more? Come on. That one went real well. Eggman, can you hear me? My wish, my wish, my wish. Make the conductor never leave me. Let us be friends forever. I had friends who would never leave each other. Why would he betray me? Well, this is getting heartbreaking. But, this mini game here is making me not care so much. I don't have many rings. I didn't get many rings. I have to be like out my door right now. I'm gonna be late as fuck. Okay, that worked. Get more than one ring on each of those. Yeah. Fuck! You know what? I have to go. I have to get to a family thing, so we're just gonna do this. Sorry for cheating. Didn't hit the spring on purpose this time. It kept messing me up last time. Still. I think I actually got enough. Was it? Oh, I don't remember. Conductor, you promised me you promised? Let him speak. Unhand him. So we can stop this. I told you we'd be together forever. I was a much younger man. I'm getting old. I'm tired. Excuses. How dare you abandon me? I'll be lonely. So lonely. How must you insist loneliness upon me? Please don't make me do this. We have to rescue the conductor if we ever want to stop this train. What? What? Oh, yes. That's just one hit? I don't know. Oh, the other flicky. I forgot about that. Where my ex-best friend left detective to work with Dr. Eggman. He is a bad Nick. Steak tries every second. We gotta save him. On it. And show our full power. Come on. Jesus. Oh. Holy shit. Come on, just... that's the end. Be delivered. What about my happiness? Your happiness comes at the expense of others. Last I checked, that's called being selfish. Me? Selfish? How dare you? Come on! That's the end, right? The train's done. No. Go. I'll grab the flicky. It's over. I had to pay for ruining my birthday? Thank God. Please actually be done. Like, really, I have to leave right now. Good, you caught Amy. Thanks, train slowing down. Great hit, Amy. It was pretty great. Get when you missed my special day. I just couldn't bear to see you go. Sorry for the trouble. This is really well written. I hate those mini games, but it's very well written. I think our work here is done. Now let's get off this thing. You, goodbye, my friend. Maybe leaving the rails. I assure you'll never forget our time together. Did it! Also, I've never been on a train like that before. This universe's unique way of doing things. Watch your step, watch your step. It's over. Mystery of his murder. Maybe next birthday I'll just ask for Vanilla. Vanilla? Who's Vanilla? Oh, you don't love parties where by the end someone tries to kill you? I think I'm actually gonna miss this group's unhinged way of thinking. Oh, that's his wife. His wife kind of looks like Amy. Honey, you're late. Been waiting here for hours. I'd obviously never believe what happened. So I won't even try. I'm just glad you're here. Quick, we leave for Spiconi in the morning. You need to pack. Holy shit, I need to pack in one day. I need you home. First day of retirement, dear. Seems conductor is more than ready to begin his retirement. Happy for them both. What's this? Oh, the flicky. An old friend, I think. Well, they're a cutie, that's for sure. Cheap. Seems the flicky found a friend. Great job saving the little guy. SBO is the least I could do. Sonic, I sincerely apologize for the trouble I caused. He didn't do anything wrong, by the way. Don't be. You were just following what you thought was a game. Yeah, exactly. Hard to know what I would have done in the same situation. When it hit someone with a blow dart. Seriously, a dart? Would have been hard to get close to you otherwise, Mr. Speed of Sound. Regardless, I'm sorry. We're cool, and now that we're all safe and it was fun. This group's a wild idea of fun. Boy, am I starving. I forgot we ever ate. And all the clatter, I completely forgot I was hungry. Me too, it's distracted playing detective. If only you could have seen me, Sonic. I was finding clues, presenting evidence, poking holes in alibis. Sonic, wait, where'd he go? Well, and guess what? The station's bakery, look what I bought. A birthday cake. Hey, there's a lot of chow around. Oh, the big band chow. That's great. Happy birthday, Amy. The confident and shakable, radiant Amy Rose to an adventure to birthday, darling. Our party every year into a fun birthday. A ride from start to finish. May our friendship grow stronger each celebration. I admire your testing. May never lose your capacity. Happy birthday, Amy, your sparking personacity. That's not a word. I'm not smart enough. Yep, that's right. We love you, Amy. Happy birthday. Aha, you guys. Almost got murdered by a lonely train, but wouldn't trade these adventures for anything. Never in a million years. Sorry, I'm skipping through this so fast, but I got a family Easter to go to, like, right now. You guys won't ever leave me, right? Wouldn't dream of it. Now let's have some cake. Yes, please dig in, everyone. Yay. Yes, hope it's chocolate. I don't like chocolate cake, but whatever. Oh boy. This was missing Omega, Espio, and Charmy. Or not Espio, Silver and Charmy. That's weird. Oh, Metal Sonic, and I don't know who that is on the left. No idea, but that's cute. The Let's Go Dad thing. Oh, train's never making it here, is it? Orbot, prepare a bath. The happy rubber duck or the angry one? Angry. Choice. It's Cubot. Orbot and Cubot. I don't know who that is next to Metal Sonic there. And that's my story. When I met Sonic and his friends and tangled in the air, fleeting moments, then back things, cities, realized Eggman was running the train station, fought back to his control, having sweet clean. As for me, I quit my job. And then won millions in the lottery. For all that, I managed to fly space. Yep, that's been my life. Okay. So I hate the mini games, but the murder mystery was well written and fun. But I have to go. Goodbye, everybody.